Hi, I'm going to talk through now the active relaxation that I mentioned during the session. So this is about trying to actively make your body relax when you feel a stress response. So the idea of doing this is that the more we practice actively relaxing, the more it will become available to us when we're in labour. So the idea is just to teach your body to relax the muscles when you feel them creating stress within your body. So we're going to use our shoulders for the purposes of this, but you could think about it as a uterine contraction and how we're going to try and encourage our body to relax in response to that. So using your shoulders, first of all, if you just lift your shoulders right up to your ears like this and wait until you feel that muscle sort of overloading and getting a stress response. And you might find other muscles will join in now, so you might find that you want to clench your fists. You might find your breathing changes, so my breathing's got more shallow. You might find that your back starts to ache. So the simple thing that we're going to do is just breathe out, drop your shoulders and move. Those are the three things to say to yourself: breathe out, drop my shoulders and move. So we could do it with creating a stress response now in our quad muscles, so like we were doing a ski squat. Wait for that stress response to kick in. So it might be you're feeling it in your thighs here and your quads, but you might also feel it responding in your calf muscles. Also your shoulders might have kicked in and your breathing might become more shallow. So the same principles, it's just breathing out, dropping your shoulders and moving. And the last thing that you could try is to use an external stimuli on the top of the muscle. So same kind of principle as using a TENS machine for labour and birth. So with the TENS machine, you've got little pads that attach sort of just under the bra line here and just onto your sacrum. And those pads then send a little sort of electrical pulsing sensation to your body, so that your body is receiving those messages first rather than the contraction sensation of the uterus. So with this one that we're going to do now, which is the ski squat position, we might wait for that muscle to create the stress response, and we might then, I know this looks weird, but we might do this and we might use massage or rubbing on the top of that muscle to try and confuse those brain signals to the brain, because soft touch massage and soft touches reach our brain quicker than more deep, intense pain messages. So if you're doing this, you're confusing the signals to the brain, but also at the same time, you want to do the breathe out, drop your shoulders and move. And movement is key. Movement is really good to help with distracting yourself from the stress response of the contraction or any other stress response, because this is good for use in labour, but also if you're the birth supporter, if you feel yourself getting tense and anxious and worried, that's just one of the things you can say to yourself is just breathe out, drop the shoulders and just loosen off and move. So that's called active relaxation, and I guess one of the things that you could do is just try every time you feel a stress response within yourself, in your daily life, just try and train your brain to go breathe out, drop shoulders and move. Because if you think of lots of other things that we do that are really commonplace, like if most of us drive, we don't think, oh right, we're going to go out, open the car door, get into the car, turn the key, press our foot on the accelerator. We've done that so many times before that if we're late for something, then we're just out and in our car and off we go, because our body has done that pattern so many times. So it stands to reason that if we can train our bodies to do that, then we can also train our bodies to switch down and try and relax when we feel those stress responses. So I hope that's helpful. The main things are, again, breathe out, drop your shoulders and move.